What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Slayer with another video. Today's video we're talking about first impressions of Battlefield 6 and what I think about the game. Let me just start off by saying I love the way they did Battlefield 6. Fantastic, it's fun. You actually lose track of time when you're playing it. It's so much fun. So a couple things I want to talk about today. We're talking about matchmaking, lobby connection, UI, guns, leveling and upgrading those guns, class setups, game types, settings menu, and the optimization of the game. How does it run? Let's start by talking about matchmaking. Matchmaking is fantastic. I have not had an issue getting into a match. There's no lobbies that have crashed. I haven't had problems with finding players to play against. Load in very quickly. I also like the fact that you can edit your classes while in game. It's a very smooth process. It doesn't take a lot of time. Everything runs smoothly in the UI. Um, and I never had a connection problem. I haven't had any lagging issues. I haven't had any problems with that. My lobby connection, as I just said, I haven't any problems. I think that the lobbies run great. Network connection runs great. I stream and I play all on the same PC. And I haven't had any issues with the connection or playability. The UI, I think needs some work. I don't think it's very good. I think it's hard to navigate. I think they did too much with it. Not a big fan. In addition to that, the settings menu is obscene. That's one thing I don't like about Battlefield 6 is that there's too many options in the menu as far as settings is concerned. They went way too detailed with sensitivities and different things you can change between the guns, vehicles, all infantry, all that kind of stuff. It's too much. Um, to where I even had to like do some research to figure out how I wanted to set up my settings when I'm playing the game. Guns. I think the guns are great. However, the one thing I noticed about the guns at first were that the weapons have outrageous recoil off rip until you get your guns leveled, and can start building attachments and putting stuff on the guns to make it better. Um, I found that some of the guns that were good in the beta definitely got nerfed in the main game after release. Um, for example, there's some SMGs that I used in the beta that were outstanding, but now I use them and they're not the same, which is normal. However, I do think the way they do the gun leveling and the way you get guns and unlock attachments is a good system. And it's very rewarding when playing the game. You have something to look forward to, and it makes it interesting, keeps it interesting. Class setups. So they have two different types. They have the conquest where you can actually for the first time edit what your primary weapon is, which each with each role in the squad. And then they have the locked version. I personally haven't played the locked version. However, I have played Battlefield before, so I know what that feels like where you have to use LMG, you have to use SMG, or you have to use sniper, you have to use assault rifle, whatever the case may be. I do like that you can change your primary weapon now within that, and I do like that they reward you with a bonus on XP if you continue to use the primary weapon for that loadout, i.e., an LMG for the support class or an assault rifle for the assault class. They have 9 different game types on there, which I think is pretty cool. So if you want to play small map, some more fast paced like Call of Duty, or if you want to play your regular conquest where it's more big map, in traditional Battlefield, I think it's awesome to give every player that opportunity to play what they like. I will say that I played a couple small maps and it is very sweaty. Um, Maybe it's because I suck. I don't know. Have to tune into the stream and find out. But I didn't really enjoy it that much. So I've been playing a lot of Conquest because I really like the traditional Battlefield Conquest. I think it's a fun time, and it's been an awesome experience so far. Optimization. So as I said before, I play and stream all on the same PC, um, and I have yet to have a problem with doing so. The game has not been affected. My frame rate has not been affected by me streaming and playing games all at the same time on the same PC, same platform. It runs super smooth. The game, considering the fact that you have a completely destructible environment and there's so much that goes into this game, I think they did a fantastic job of optimizing the game and making things better. Um, the game's killer, man. I really can't find many things negative to say about it. I played it for about 4 or 5 hours the first day, and then last night I played for another 4 or 5 hours, and I can truly say I didn't want to get off. Like it was a fun time, and I wanted to keep playing, but unfortunately I had to go be an adult and go to sleep. Um, and I haven't felt that way about a game in a really long time. Um, like with Black Ops 6 when it first came out, I grinded it, but it gets boring after a while. So you need to start finding reasons to play, or the boys get on. With this game, I literally could play this game for hours and not get bored. There's so much to look forward to. There's so much rewards inside of it. I like how they integrated some of the skins and characters and how you can change characters per class. I think it's pretty cool. So overall, I think Battlefield 6 is a fantastic game. I think they did a really good job developing it, and I think Call of Duty's got some work to do. If you guys haven't heard the news, Call of Duty has confirmed that they're taking SPMM out of open matchmaking. So when you're playing your public matches, SPMM will not be there. I think it's a step in the right direction. However, I think they're a little late to the game now because they're doing it, I think, solely because of the fact that Battlefield 6 is killing the game so good. They're trying to compete now. So now they're starting to listen to the community and what we want. Because there's so many people, as I've said before, online videos, tweets talking about how they need to get rid of SPMM. They need to listen to the player base and the community and what we want to be in the game, and they haven't done that up until this point. So I will be playing Black Ops 7, but Battlefield 6 definitely is going to have my attention more than that. And for the foreseeable future, I'll be playing Battlefield 6. I think it's a fantastic game. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, share, comment, drop a follow. And if you guys want to see specific content, don't be afraid to let me know in the comment section on what you want me to talk about and what things maybe YouTube's missing. And I'll definitely look into getting that done for y'all. Thank you guys so much for the support. Have a wonderful day.